Good day. Welcome to the Manila Times, where we bring you stories that shape our world. I'm Ezra Raya. Today, May 8th, our top story. The Comelec Second Division has disqualified Christian de Guzman Asia as candidate for congressman in the Lone District of Pasig City. The Comelec says Sia violated the poll body's anti-discrimination and fair campaigning guidelines. We are still trying to get Sia's reaction to his disqualification by the Comelec. Sia may still appeal the case to the Commission on Bank or directly to the Supreme Court. In relation to this, only 4 days left before the midterm elections this Monday. The number coding scheme is suspended on May 12, Election Day. This was announced by the MMDA. To avoid any road mishaps on Election Day, the MMDA is reminding motorists to plan their trips carefully and to prioritize safety on the road. In other news, an early declaration of the wet season is possible. That's according to Pag-asa, which noted the daily rains amid the dry season. Pag-asa Administrator Nathaniel Servando says the sudden heavy rains in some parts of the country were caused by thunderstorms. The rains occurred during late afternoon or at nighttime. Servando says these are signs that the rainy season is fast approaching. He says the start of the wet season could be between the third week of this month to second week of June this year. Pag-asa forecasts around 10 to 19 storms until the last quarter of 2025. There is the possibility of strong typhoons this year, according to Pag-asa. On to another story, the Philippine economy grew in the first quarter of the year. The growth rate is 5.4% according to the Philippine Statistics Authority or PSA. However, that fell short of 6 to 8% the government target for the year. PSA says the main contributors to the growth were wholesale and retail trade, repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles, financial and insurance activities, as well as manufacturing. For news overseas, at the Vatican, sequestered cardinals will return to the Sistine Chapel today for their second day of voting to choose a new pope. A plume of black smoke rose over St. Peter's Square early this morning, a sign that the conclave's first ballot failed to come up with a clear winner. A two-thirds majority is needed to name a successor to the late Pope Francis. If there is no consensus, again in the morning of the second day, 2 more votes will be held in the afternoon outside the Vatican. A group of Catholic women is demanding that women be allowed to seek ordination. To express their call for reforms, they released pink smoke on a hill overlooking the dome of St. Peter's and the church's Vatican headquarters. For news in sports, Philippine tennis sensation Alex Ayala is teaming up with world number 3 Coco Gauff in the Italian Open. The 19-year-old Ayala and the 21-year-old Gauff earned a wild card spot in the doubles event. They will face Alexandra Panova and Fanny Stolar of Hungary. Ayala was eliminated in the opening round of the Italian Open singles competitions, losing to Ukrainian Marta Kostyuk. And for entertainment, a big step forward for the Philippines in global publishing. The Philippines showcased a variety of titles at the 2025 Abu Dhabi International Book Fair. On display for the Philippines were children's books, academic works, graphic novels, and fiction. The books caught the attention of publishers from Egypt, Azerbaijan, and Kazakhstan, according to the National Book Development Board or NBDB, the Book Development Association of the Philippines or BDAP. NBDB Executive Director Charisse Aquino Tugade noted the growing demand for Filipino stories in the Arab world and beyond. Tugade says this isn't just participation, it's a breakthrough for Philippine publishing. BDAP President Andrea Pasion Flores says children's and young adult books drew the most attention, especially from within the United Arab Emirates, home to many Filipinos. And that's all for now on the Manila Times Newscast. For more news and information, read the Manila Times on print. Subscribe to its digital edition or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn, and be part of our communities on Viber, Telegram, and Mastodon. And stay tuned for more updates throughout the day. And remember to stay safe, stay informed, and stay connected. I'm Ezra Raya. Good day.